Sak pase tout moun, nou mwen se Sakara, epi video sa pral fe pati di yon seri de video ke nou pral fe pou tout moun ki vle apprendre Creole Ayisyen. Alors, an nou komanse. Probably should translate. So, my name is Sankar. I'm here with another video, and this video is gonna actually be part of a video language learning series for those who are interested in learning Haitian Creole. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So before we begin, I want to start by talking about the language itself. So Haitian Creole, what is it? We know that there are two languages, official languages in Haiti. One of them being French, which is the administrative language, and the second being Haitian Creole, which is the vernacular language spoken by the entire population. It is the second widely most spoken Creole language in the world, or actually it's debatable in terms of whether it's the most widely spoken, but we definitely know that there are upwards of 15 million speakers of Haitian Creole. We'll be talking about that in the next slide. And is also the language of revolutionaries such as Toussaint Louverture, Jacques Dessalines, and Henri Christophe, among others. So we'll be talking about that a little bit later in this series. Okay, so we talked about what the language is, so I want to make this point. I want to make this clear. Haitian Creole is not broken French. I know there's a misconception that Haitian Creole is merely a just kind of a lower form of French, but that is not the case. It's a language that's developed in its own right for over the course of 3 centuries, 300 years. So again, it is not broken French. We'll see some of the linguistic, syntactical, morphological characteristics that differentiate it from its, I guess, derivative, which is French. So once again, not broken French, Haitian Creole. So talking about the numbers, briefly running through this. So we know that there are about 9 million or so Haitians living in the country of Haiti, pays d'Haïti, and we also have another conservative estimates, I would say 600,000. Some estimate as much as 1 million living in the Dominican Republic, another 300,000 to 400,000 in Cuba, where it's actually the second most widely spoken language. We also have communities and Florida, another 376,000 according to this demographic. Communities right here in Washington, D.C., also in New York, Connecticut, Boston, of course, and even as far north as Canada. So we see that this is a language of importance and of influence. So more incentive to learn Haitian Creole. So let's go ahead and start with the lesson. So the first thing we're going to learn, a phrase that you guys are probably familiar with if you have any knowledge of the language, is sac passe. So again, sac passe, and the response, the most common response is going to be maboule or maboule petit petit, which literally means I'm boiling, or little by little. We have Kisa or Kuma, and they both mean the same thing. Kisa and Kuma are used interchangeably to mean how, and you can respond by saying "Mon enfant" if you're feeling good, et ou-même, and other possible responses are "Moi la" and "Mapkembe." I've highlighted an and en in yellow to show that these are nasal vowels. Owen also fits in that same category. So we have, for example, in the title, Espresyon Itil, for this slide, Owen is also pronounced as a nasal vowel. So instead of it being on, like we would customarily pronounce it in English, if this were an English word, it is Espresyon. So Expression, Kisa, is pronounced as en, and then en is pronounced as en. So we have 3 sounds, en, and un. So we'll be talking about some of the other peculiarities, if you will, in terms of pronunciation in the next lesson. So some other expressions. The first thing you're going to want to know, one of the first things you're meeting for somebody for the first time is what their name is. So we have Kisa. This R is a French R. It's not a labial R as pronounced in English. So it will not be Kisa Rele. It is Kisa ou Rele. And the response would be nom or non, again, used interchangeably. Moi, c'est, and whatever your name is. So in the beginning I said, nom moi c'est Sankara. That means my name is Sankara. Est-ce que vous parlez Creole? Again, this SK is from French. Is used merely to denote that it is in fact a question. But you could very well pose the same question without the use of SK, with just a rising intonation, like vous parlez Creole. And the response would be, possible responses would be, mais oui. If you're feeling really confident, you can expound, as I have right here. So, mais oui. If I'm speaking Creole with you, si ma parle Creole à vous, of course I speak Creole. But for the majority of people who are listening to this video, more than likely you're going to use something along the lines of these last two, which are non, pas vraiment, or you could say when parle un petit crasse. And I have this WEN written in parentheses because we'll see that there are short and long forms of the subject pronoun moi, which corresponds with I in English. So we could say moi parle un petit crasse meaning a little, or you could say parle un petit crasse. Again, it's not ma, but parle un petit crasse, which means I speak a little. All right, and finally, to say goodbye, two common expressions, or three rather, would be nawe, which means we will see, or you could say nawe pita, coming from French again, from plus tard, which means later, and au revoir, which means goodbye. So that is the first video. Like I said, this will actually be part of an ongoing language learning series that we'll be running parallel with a university course being taught here at the Cultural Center, actually, at the University of Maryland. So if you like this video, please like it, please share it, and please subscribe. Hopefully you guys will be tuned into the next lesson. So again, thank you for listening, and we will see you next time with Leçon 2.